Saturday, first weekend in June, and we're going to do a little bee work. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so the reason why I'm in this one is we've got a deep brood chamber, and then we've got a deep and a medium brood chamber. This girl is my brother's Becky. She had a wonky laying pattern, so we improved the nutrition, and let's see, these girls are very gentle. And still wonky. So what I want to do is grab from her and see if we could get some more of her offspring going. Okay. So this next one is a split with an Italian queen. I don't like the genetics. They're nice, but they have mites. So we'll be working on, I don't know, I'd say phasing that out. Sorry if my camera's not 100% level. See how she's doing. So these are brand new frames, not drawn out. It looks like we did seed with a couple of drawn frames over a queen excluder. I don't see that they're in dire need of room. They're not going gangbusters. Close her up and go. She's also an older queen, so keep that in mind. Okay, so this girl, this was a split that I put a grafted queen in, and then like right after, I had a buddy said, hey, I've got too many queens. Do you want a Saskatraz queen? So I said, sure. Took all the queen cells out and put a Saskatraz in there. Never had Saskatraz. So this is also a building colony. Okay, so new purchase this year were these jars. I like them because I could take the tops off and put them in the dishwasher. And the plastic buckets, they get old. They only last a couple of seasons because they're out in the sun. And it kind of, depending on how many holes you put on there, it kind of mimics the nectar flow. So, have you tried these? Let me know how you liked them. Okay, so since she's building, I'm just checking to see how they're doing. Do they have stores? Are they drawing stuff out? How's my queen laying, my new queen? How's their temperament? We are in a flow. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seams of bees. They're drawing and putting away the nectar. Drawing, putting away the nectar. Another nectar frame. And then a bee bread frame. Alright, so hive anatomy here. And we have a cup. Hive anatomy, they keep their baby food by the babies. So since I see bee bread, I'm going to anticipate my next frame to have brood on it of some sort. And I see capped and uncapped larvae. Let's give it, let's see if we can get that. Here's some more capped brood. The last time I was in here, I checkered in another frame. Let's see how they're doing. Drawing it out. And that's what that looks like. There are eggs in there. So that means my queen is close. And that is completely capped brood. And some larvae. Being very gentle because she could be close. They're backfilling. And there's my queen. Right there, white dot. So I've got my queen here on this side. I've got more brood on this side. I've got a partially drawn out frame. I'm going to put it in between two broods to encourage them to draw more. this was new. This is capped, this is not open. I'm gonna put this back together, squish these over. Checkerboard this one. Now, since they're doing pretty good, they've got stores, I'm not gonna feed them. And I'll think about giving them either another deep, since they are building, or either another deep, or we could do like a deep and a half for their brood chamber. It really depends on kind of how the flow's going. I mean, honestly, to be honest. As I clean away from that hive, let's see if you can watch the bees go in. Okay, so there was a live stream, and they asked me if I knew another one of our local YouTubers at Grown Bee Farm, and I had mentioned he reached out to me. He had extra virgin queens and he was going out of town, so he messaged me to see if I was interested in them, and I said, heck yeah. So Darren, if you see this video, I'll get you back one of these days. That was so cool. So this is one of those queens. I put her in a 5-frame nuke. She is growing pretty well. Then I think I was running short on equipment, so I stuck her in this 8-frame. They still have some sugar water left, because I will feed my building colonies until they won't take it anymore. So we're going to call this Jerome hive number 1. And she's full, absolutely full. Okay. I need some frames. Let me go get some frames. Alrighty. To encourage growth versus congestion. You don't want congestion or they swarm. Definitely, I don't think they need food. This frame is the least populated. This is the one I'm pulling out first. We're going to say the Jerome hive knew the assignment. Wow. And we have the broods. No. That is, what is that? I guess nectar and no broods. Since she is so packed out, wow, I am going to definitely check all frames and make sure we don't have any swarm cells. Alright, brood. Wow. We have brood. Back filling with nectar. Open brood. But good thing I got in here because my full sheets. Let me see if you can see this here. Look at that. Both sides. Opportunity to put an undrawn in. Completely. She is going gangbusters. Let's see. And then we've got the open stuff. Gotta check the last one. Famous last words. Heavy, nectar, nectar. Okay. I will be putting my drawn frame in between here to give her immediate room to lay. Didn't do any super duper damage. Alright, because we've got food on this side and food on this side, I've just pulled these frames out of the freezer, so they'll have to thaw so they're not right on top of brood. Got brood in the center. We'll keep those together. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, and one more. Hey. Hold on. Hold on. I have my hives going all different directions? I don't know. Whenever you do splits, you want different, you don't want drifting. You want them to know where their places are. All that good stuff. Okay, so this one. As we reference the swarm fork, this hive's actually got white wax. Okay. This hive, newly requeened from a swarm cell. All I need to do is check the capped brood. We saw a brood, but it wasn't. She had been left at her own devices for quite some time, and so we have to make sure that we're not looking at a laying worker situation. So let's see. Work it on the fly. That was as tight as a girdle. No joke. What we got? Maybe we should just go ahead and check it out. Shall we? Okay, that's all honey. Oh, there she is. Oh shoot, where'd she go? I meant, oh shoot. All right, she's right there at the top. I see larvae. Just put her right back before I screw things up too bad. Alright, so the moment of truth here. Well, she probably made it. I would say yes. Back in a week and give them another feed. They also have the medium too, which they can do what they want to do with. Okay, well. Alright. So what we did, we checked our swarm dump. We checked our building hives. A really nice girl, still has a terrible laying pattern. We're going to graft from her. We previously did a mite test and she had 0 mites to see if it would do the mites. I might do a mite test again, but I'd really like to graft from her and make some queens, so she'll be my next grafter. We checked the status of the other building hives. This one's going gangbusters. The Jerome hive is doing fabulous. Gave them more room and just kind of see where the bees are and give them what they need. We're currently still in a flow. I think the soapberries are going to start really opening up very soon, and I'm just gonna do my best to stay on top of it instead of behind it. So this back row we really haven't gone over. We will in future videos, but these are production hives hopefully, and we'll catch those on the next one. So one more time, thank you folks for visiting my channel. If you like what you see, click a subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and thanks for visiting. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.